Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of October 21st, 2024. Okay, here we go. We're done with the bye week. I went camping. I took my little one camping. I told you I would. Now we're on to Bears versus Commanders. Jaden Daniels is saying that he's deciding to sit this one out, or that's essentially what I heard. Something about like he doesn't even want to deal with the pressure of going up against Caleb. Other things are happening out there. The market. We are seeing a little bit more spot volume in the market. That doesn't mean that spot rates are shooting on up. That's not true. But we are seeing more spot volume. A little bit has been validated by E2 Open's most recent report that says that there's been an increase now of 2.3% year over year in spot volume. You know what else? We saw September spot rates rise year over year by like the tiniest little like whisker of a margin. And we're going to see it for October as well. We're going to see October year over year spot rates rising. What does this mean? It just means that there's a little bit more volume in the spot market. And the more volume in the spot market, that means the more volatility that is going to exist. These issues that we're having, these market events that we're having, they're starting to come a little bit closer together. Think of it almost like an earthquake. These are your tremors that you're starting to feel. Now, I guess earthquake's probably a little bit overblown, but you get what I'm saying. It's starting to happen a little bit more often. One place that we're watching right now, we are watching the Chicago market. Why are we watching the Chicago market? Because if you look at everything beyond these short hauls, the mid haul, the tweener haul, the long haul, all of those tender rejections are starting to rise. If you watch the tender rejections for long haul markets, Chicago is by far the largest long haul market, the largest market in general, where long hauls are starting to move on up in those tender rejections, seeing that 8.57. What we got a few weeks ago was the trigger from the northern Wisconsin market telling us, hey, that market was tightening. And like clockwork, you can set it about 2 to 3 weeks after that, you start to see the Midwest markets start to tighten on up. Now, we didn't see this last year, and we didn't see it the year before, not on the Chicago market. We saw it in 2021. It suggests to us that we're starting to get a little bit back to seasonality. And if that's happening in the Midwest with all that capacity that so many brokers have been really dependent upon, well, we'll see how this shakes out going forward. We're going to keep this one short. Frank's been up too late tonight. Frank, you gotta get this done. You gotta go to sleep. But we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you.